Yeah.
That is the basis of our entire country. We can try to deny it, we can try to avoid it. That is America.
I agree.
That is America. We can never act holier than now.
Let's poop.
We got way off topic.
What's up, all my hoopers and hoopettes? Time to talk a little hoops now.
Way off topic.
You were pulling me out that rebel. I was ready to die.
He's about to go crazy. That's why I
I was about to die, bro.
Let's talk about the NBA playoffs real quick before we get into our show and all the good stuff because the GOAT has been eliminated, so we had to talk about it just a little bit, man. Lakers got eliminated in a very ugly fashion, got swept. For what it's worth to give, I know people don't like what is called moral victories or whatever. We were in every fucking game until we weren't in the game. We were in the game until we literally weren't in the game anymore. Shout out to JJ up until that last play in the last
what the
game.
fuck?
I don't know what the fuck that shit was. I don't know what
Why
the
did
fuck.
he take out Rory and put in Max
I
Cleve's
don't
sorry ass?
know what the fuck that shit was about. I haven't seen him answer that question yet. I need to know why the fuck
Max
he
Cleve,
did that
did
shit.
he play at all this series?
No, he hasn't played in like 2 months.
I haven't seen him yet.
Bro,
This motherfucker
what
hasn't played
the
in forever.
fuck?
I have zero clue why that is even in the thought process. He just hit
Rory
probably
was shooting the leather off that bitch too.
The whole
bro,
playoffs.
The whole
shooting the
playoffs.
leather off that bitch.
And not even just the whole playoffs. Not even 4 possessions earlier.
Just hit a 3.
One of the biggest shots of the series. Like what are we talking about right now?
I'll tell you one thing.
One.
I'll tell you one thing. JJ Redick can't go to Japan no time soon. Pulling some shit like that. Better stay your ass on this side of that.
Japanese Jordan.
They're gonna be on your ass.
I'm fucking crying, bro.
I
That's
go
funny.
sub out. I go sub out Rui.
I don't understand that. But we were just talking earlier before we actually got on camera that there's 2 of us here at least that really don't like OKC. And more than just the Lakers OKC matchup, I just don't like how they fucking play, bro. I don't like how they fucking play.
I'm gonna sound old. I don't like them young niggas.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
I don't like them, bro. This is like, and they're really good.
Yeah.
Like Shea is he's
Really good
amazing.
team.
Jared McCain is so good. I don't know why the Sixers
all
traded him.
can get it.
Who's the lefty dude? They got Jalen. Their team is like individually, they're all amazing players. I don't have they've done nothing personal to me.
Yeah.
They're not bad people. I fucking hate all of them. I don't like them, bro. Like I'm just like. They annoy me. Like every time Jared McCain did this shit, I wanted to punch him in the face. And he seems like an awesome guy, and
He's probably dope.
Bro, I loved him at Duke. I loved him at Duke, and I don't like Duke. I don't like Duke at all. But him and the Thunder,
my girl watching the playoffs.
fuck him.
He got my wife watching the playoffs.
Really?
She locked the fuck in.
He's a TikTok star.
Yeah, she's locked in. Bro.
Yeah, that's funny as hell. That's actually funny. And he's actually really fucking good.
He's so
I don't know.
good.
I don't have zero clue
Can't
why they
deny
got
it.
rid of him.
The one thing that I will
cap
say I
space.
enjoy
It
about
was a cap space thing. Purely money, which is stupid. Like, okay, you just gave away, you gave him to the champion for nothing. Like,
one thing I will say about them though, like if just enjoying good plays like Shea be getting some shit off.
he's
like,
nuts.
God,
bro,
There was a
he's
stretch.
nuts.
There was a,
Look, I
but-
respect
and
that.
that's what I'm saying. The games are always good. That last game, bro, it was some good basketball, bro.
Yes.
There was going back and forth, especially in that fourth quarter. There was just some good shot making from both sides, bro. I
Yeah.
enjoyed that a lot. But Shea, he's legit.
Bro, he's insane.
He's really
I
fucking.
probably was more amazed by Reeves, kind of like his bag, like throughout the last game. Austin Reeves.
Austin Reeves, that nigga.
He's putting together some combos, bro.
Nah, I don't give a fuck about the
Nah,
numbers.
yeah,
I don't give a fuck about
damn.
that.
And first of all, he
Am I
lost
missing
himself. He
something?
lost himself some
He
money.
definitely lost him.
He
some
lost him.
money.
He played like shit. He was hurt though.
I get it.
He was hurt.
But in general, his playoffs are just not it. His last few playoff games in general, going into last year, they're just not it, bro. They're just not it. In
Am I
terms
missing
of
something? I
you
definitely
are
didn't
missing
catch the
something.
whole
You're
game.
missing
The
something.
plays I saw, he was
Definitely
getting
missing
off.
Yeah, he had a couple of big, but that's the thing about Austin. He's definitely gonna have the wow. Like he's like, oh shit, white
don't
boy,
expect it from
white boy with handles, fucking crossing up.
Nah,
bunch
nigga,
of
I
niggas.
expect it because it's been 5 years now.
Yeah,
Like,
so
you're
you know what
not
he can do.
surprising me no more, bro.
Doing the same shit.
I need some
Wait, 8
consistency.
turnovers
I need some consistency
in an
dog.
elimination game from the lead guard, brother. I can't have that.
Yeah, he's not the lead guard. I think that's the
We
problem.
need Luka back, and I'm calling it now. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
No, I don't want that. I'm out.
Why?
I'm out. That's stupid. It's so
Why
dumb.
not?
Luka and Giannis on the same team makes zero sense.
And then just get
Have either?
shooting, get shooting around
Who's
it.
taking the back seat?
Neither.
What do you
No.
mean?
So Giannis is still in his prime.
Yeah, no.
It would be different if he was on the back end of his prime. He's still he wanted to take a back seat
Is
and
he?
shit like that.
He is 31. What, 31, 32?
Averaging 30 plus
He was hurt this whole year,
on
right?
55% shooting. Yeah, he got hurt a couple times, but he wanted to play.
He wanted to
I'm
play.
just saying, bro. We can't neglect hurt after 30 out for a whole year. It's a big question mark.
Well, they held
That
him
is
out.
true.
You can't say you're in your
He
prime
held him
anymore.
out. They held him out.
Might
No,
be.
the organization held him out.
Or-
He
organization
wanted
held
to
him
Which
play.
is great.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
coming back, after that.
But that's
like,
what even that though. Like I don't know. 2 injury guys. Luka been injured a lot recently. Yes. Before the hamstring, it was the calf, and before the calf, it was the calf. So like he's been injured too. I don't think
he was playing so good.
I don't think another
Oh
major.
God,
you need a star. You don't need a superstar, bro. You don't need a superstar.
This is gonna sound crazy.
What?
I think the Lakers legit could have won it all if he was healthy.
Yeah.
He was playing.
No.
At a level.
This is why I know you're making that face. It's because
I'm a Laker fan too, so don't.
JJ figured something out.
He
That's
was
all
playing. He was playing at a crazy
all we need
level,
is
bro.
one competent and just one more competent player. We can win a couple of games.
He was
at the very
playing
minimum.
at such
the
a
very minimum,
crazy
if we had
level.
one other person, we could.
What does that look like if not Giannis?
Literally any lower grade star. Like just pick a team.
Lower grade star.
That's not Giannis. No
Giannis,
superstar.
But Giannis makes matchups a lot more difficult for a lot of players in the West. A lot of teams in the West.
If you pick up Giannis in that gigantic ass contract, and you have to pay Austin, all right. So you either getting rid of Austin, all right, to be able to sign Giannis.
Do you? If you got Giannis,
I think the Lakers need a Desmond Bane.
That's what I'm saying. You need a. That is perfect.
Yeah.
That is
even though it's
perfect.
that's not going to happen, but like
That
a
level of
bat
player.
type of guy,
You don't need anything higher than Giannis wants the ball, bro.
a fringe tier all star.
kind of like what
maybe
Rui
like-
became this year.
Yes.
They need that again.
Well, yeah.
Yes,
Not
little
like
better. I
not
think
another
something better
Rui, but
than
like
Rui.
what he became
I
this
think
year is
better
perfect.
than Rui. I think
is Bane better than Rui?
yes.
Ooh,
The way
did
Rui's been
you
playing,
Easy money. It's not even close. Because you can put the ball in Desmond Bane's hand.
Rui's
But that's not-
6'9",
you're just saying
6'10",
that's
he
not
can
what you
guard
need,
way
though.
more.
Yeah, I'm saying you
Rui
do
can
need
guard way more.
that. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. Well, okay, I'm
See,
not
yeah,
talking about
that's what I'm
stature.
thinking about offense.
No,
It's
I'm not
especially
talking
right there.
I'm not talking about
especially,
stature. I'm not talking about
especially
stature.
if Luka is
No, I-
back and healthy the entire time, you need another nigga that can guard and
do.
because Luka's going to get cooked, bro.
He doesn't even get cooked like that. I don't even like that. I don't like that. Every star in the league is going to be the focus of the other team's offense. Like I'm going to
They
go
want to
at-
get him tired.
That's
Yeah.
everybody, bro.
Every star gets attacked.
Everyone. Like I get it. It's
except
easy.
like a Giannis because he's a
It's
two-way
easy to
guy,
make that on Luka because he's European, he's slow of foot and all that good stuff. If you just watch him, bro, he's not getting cooked all the time. It's just 8 possessions in a row.
He's going to get attacked.
He's gonna get attacked. If you're gonna attack 8 possessions in a row, every now and then you're gonna get got. Bro.
But then my stance still stands where you need to support or lift the defensive
That's
effort
not
around
Giannis.
him so he can still do him. He
That's
don't need
not
to be an
Giannis.
over defender.
That's not Giannis.
It wouldn't be.
No, that's not.
Giannis do be locking up.
I also think that is a misconception. Giannis is cooked a lot too. Like he can't slide his feet like that.
All
Everybody
these
thinks
niggas are
that.
cooked.
That's
First
what
off.
I'm saying, bro. Like I think what you need is, if in a perfect world, my personal opinion, you don't need a Giannis, bro. It just doesn't make sense financially and in terms of team build. If you get Giannis, what other pieces can you get?
You can't get shit.
You can't get shit else, bro.
Yeah,
and we've already
you
seen
are
that. That's
limiting
not.
yourself.
Do the Lakers
OKC
have
is a
any draft
perfect.
picks?
Yes, they have like
do.
1 or 2, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
OKC is a blueprint of how this shit's supposed to work. They are coming at you with waves, bro.
Yeah, they have. Bro, the dude,
Waves.
who's the lefty nigga?
AJ Mitchell is the greatest contract in the league, bro.
Fucking cold.
Yeah.
He's
They
making
got him on like
4K.
3-year, like they have him on a shit contract.
Bro,
It's
it's not
insane.
that it's a shit contract. It's just who the fuck would have thought some nigga coming from fucking Clairview, where the fucking college he came from, was gonna be this fucking good.
he's so good.
Okay, see, whoever their talent scout is needs a fucking raise.
Sam Presti's so
Sam
good at
Presti is
job.
amazing, bro.
we get him on an interview?
So that'd be awesome.
Sam, if you ever in town,
Like fuck, bro, they're fucking dope. But I think
They-
that's the formula. You get a bunch of guys who work in a system. They can work in a system, but they also can play a little bit. They know how to play, and I think what that looks like is players like Desmond Bane in that tier.
Yeah,
Maybe
that
not
tier.
Desmond Bane exactly.
Yeah, but that
Maybe
tier,
like
that
a-
tier of guy.
Maybe like a oh shit, not Franz. I was gonna say a Franz.
Franz is a tier above that.
He's above that.
Yeah.
But he would. I think Franz would work well with a Luka just because he plays defense and on the wing and all that good stuff.
That would fit well, and I think the Magic may kind of shake something up, even though they just fired their coach. But I feel like they could shake something up.
I'm trying to think who else, bro. This really.
I mean, you
I
got to
don't
see
know.
why I'm available.
This is
really.
why I'm not a GM. This is
Yeah,
literally why I'm not a GM.
yeah.
It's a lot harder than it seems.
So if you OKC and you thinking like how well of a job he did recruiting that kind of tier of player, like what do you think he's looking for? Like you look at like maybe not the first but second options on really good
for
teams.
one, he's not looking for guys who are.
Bro, they do a
one-trick
great job
ponies.
out of the draft too. They draft well. They do a fucking.
They're all similar stature for the most part. Wings,
They do a
couple
great
guards
job.
and stuff like that, and they're all versatile. There's very few of them that are one-trick ponies. Like,
They also get away with fucking murder on
they
defense.
do.
Let's not
I need to
understand.
understand. I really want to understand how they got that.
Bro,
How
they
how
get
that
away.
shit.
They
Bro,
got blackmail on
Lou
somebody.
Dort. Lou Dort is out there playing defensive.
Ew. He's insane.
Bro, that like
He frustrates me so much.
Bro,
Okay,
that
speaking
nigga's
of-
not playing basketball.
No, this is a fact. But speaking of murder, I think that's what's going on in this Spurs series. So you guys saw what happened with Wemby, right? When he got elbowed and all that good stuff.
I liked it.
I was about to say the same thing. Like, these motherfuckers are pushing him. Like, it's not even like they're blatantly like
I think
pushing
that's
this
why they
motherfucker.
didn't overreact so crazy like the other team, because they knew like they had been poking and
Yeah,
prodding,
for sure.
poking
I
and
mean,
prodding. That nigga
but
said,
call me crazy, but I mean, I don't know the game plan, but I would think that would be a part of your game plan. You have to, someone like Wendy, you have to it had to be physical to get
for
him
sure.
to one, either react or just get him tired.
"Calm
Get him
down.
bruised up.
1,000%.
You got to do that with him.
Because
The
if
only
it
way you
does,
can really stop it, if you let him play freely, he's going to
he
cook.
gonna have 27, 17, 5, and 3. That's exactly what's gonna happen.
He was cooking, bro.
You were at the game last night. How crazy was it in person?
Bro, it was surreal when you saw him stand next to people that you know are messed.
That's what oh my God, that's what I sold to somebody who they came to the job, bro. They were from San Antonio. They wanted to see the game, so they asked me to put the game on. And he said, "Oh, I'm a Wemby fan, bro." I was like, "Oh, so you got to see him in person?" He said, "Yeah." I'm like, it must be so crazy to see how tall he is. They're like, "Bro, it's crazy seeing him next to people that you know for a fact
Are towering
7
over me.
Yeah, like I'm looking up at these guys, and these guys are looking up at him. It's like, damn.
Like I met
that is
Rudy,
impressive.
tall as hell. He looked tiny to him. And no Julius, he's I'm like right at his shoulder.
Yeah.
He's at Wemby's shoulder.
Yeah, yeah,
Big as hell. I was in line next to Julius at his wedding.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, nigga, you bigger than I thought. Like,
He's not small,
He's
bro. That's what I'm
big.
saying. Like, but the thing about him that makes it crazy is like it's really all limbs.
Yeah.
His torso obviously is longer than most people. His torso look normal
Yeah.
size. His legs just look like 6 niggas' legs. like it's insane. Like they just stretch like the whole free throw line.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
crazy. It was just
That's
and
kinda cool.
he just, the way he moves, like,
It's scary for the league. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
it's rap.
I do like San Antonio. I'm not a fan of San Antonio, by the way.
As a
But as a city, it's kind of boring. But
What Charles Barkley say?
big old-
Big old women in San Antonio.
I do like the fans. The fans are crazy as hell.
Yeah,
Bro, they
I
got
think
like
that's the
a
only
soccer-ish
major-
environment, right?
Yeah, it's like the only
Major
major
sport.
team.
They don't have baseball.
Yeah, they don't have football.
yeah. That makes
But
Spurs.
after they win, they go
They
crazy.
don't even have college. Is there,
And
is
their
there
fan
a big college
base.
down there?
Well, UTSA, they got a big ass arena, which is
Oh, so they
not a
go-
big school,
they
but it's
go
a
live
big
for like
arena.
their
probably.
probably
Yeah,
I wouldn't.
one of those small schools, like a big good thing.
yeah,
Maybe.
yeah. I had a homie that went there. I think it's like a mid lower D1.
Yeah, I know it's D1, but I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like, dude, like the fans, like, is it like?
Yeah.
So-
the fans
so-
embrace the alien shit though. They'll be in there dressed as aliens.
Really?
They have like signs that say
yeah,
Area
yeah,
51,
that's dope.
and Wemby's
That's
in there
dope.
like a big ass alien.
Yeah,
I like
That nigga look like an alien.
Wemby might be the first like big that actually starts selling shoes just because he's has such
Ain't
a
selling
fandom.
shoes.
Bet.
Bigs can't sell shoes.
Bet.
Bigs cannot sell
For
shoes.
one, I think his fandom in France alone is gonna get him a good little boost.
Wait.
yeah.
You mean to tell me you don't think Wemby can sell shoes?
I think Wemby's gonna be able to sell some shoes, big dog.
Because the biggest driver of
Are you serious?
I think he is.
the biggest driver of shoe sales is like, I want to be like this guy. No kid looks at Wemby and says, because no one can be like him.
Then explain LeBron shoe sales.
Curry and Ja Morant outsell him because they're 6'2", 6'3" guards.
I'm not looking at numbers on that. I know Ja does.
I need some.
I know
evidence.
Ja
Ja
does.
goes
for-
crazy.
I know Ja
Kid,
for a
like-
fact
like
does.
shit that
But
kid- that
I
kids
know
see
for a
and wanna
fact no one
replicate.
buys fucking Currys, them nasty ass fucking Under Armour.
Go
There's
to
no
go
fucking
to
way.
go to an AAU tournament of like kids in middle school and lower.
We gotta look at this.
They're in fucking Currys. They're in Ja Morant.
Well, no. First off, you got to give credit to Under Armour. They marketed that perfectly.
Yeah,
They
kid, bro,
said fuck. They said fuck
we're
the
not
current
wearing
generation.
Under Armour, but when
They said fuck this current generation.
used
We
to
gonna
have,
start
like,
young.
camps at school. Little kids are wearing Under Armour Currys.
Yeah, all them loud ass colors and shit. So what numbers you got, Tom?
Some bullshit because they know I'm right.
You
Based
trying to
on
reread
market data
it?
from 2015-2018, LeBron James consistently led in overall sneaker sales and market share for Nike, while Steph Curry experienced a meteoric rise with Under Armour that momentarily challenged but did not permanently overtake. So there was a point in time where he was selling a little bit, but overall,
Bron.
it's
still.
fucking Braun. Just
But again, my point is Bigs can't sell shoes.
No, I think Biggs.
Oh,
can.
so 2016.
Well, first off,
2016 there was a surge in fucking Under Armour shoe sales briefly.
So first off, well, I don't mean to interrupt the
you're
stats,
good.
but I get the point. First off, I think the fact we can't deny that Nike does a phenomenal job of creating a character. So they're really good at marketing their signatures after specific
They're
characters.
doing a terrible job of marketing Wemby because I ain't seen a Wemby commercial yet.
I don't think Wemby's signature has really released. They want to see what he does, or they might be saving it for this playoff run.
Check. I think did he have I don't think he had a signature shoe, but I think he has a couple P's.
Those Zoom
He's getting-
shits.
Those are his signature shoes.
He's getting one. I think
He's
they're
gonna
trying
get
to
some
they're trying to strategize how they release it.
He's gonna
Same way how Shai did with around his playoff run with
His
Converse,
shoes look cool, by the way.
and they're phenomenal. I think Converse is a
They are
brilliant
not
outfit.
that good. Okay,
You don't like 'em?
they're okay.
I think they look great.
They look cool. The zipper is not practical at all. It's gonna fall. It's gonna fall halfway down the shoe while you're running around in them.
That's cool.
Oh, it does. It's at the top. So
yeah,
at
it's
the
gonna
end of
keep sliding down. That pissed me off. And the quality of them. If you play basketball frequently, you're gonna. I'm heavy on shoes too, so I knew for a fact if I played men's league and played once or twice a week,
You gonna burn through them?
6 months.
I mean, that
6
Converse.
months.
You got to give them chin.
Yeah,
Last people to
6
play the
months.
Converse is like my Pepe.
Well, no, I had the Converse D-Wade. I had those.
So I had those too. Those
I had
were
those
hard.
like-
Sorry, my
the
bad.
Converse
My
D-Wade
bad.
are hard.
No, those is hard. Those is hard.
Real quick,
But no, second thing I gotta say
ahead.
before we change
Go.
is bigs can't sell shoes. Is it even fair to call Wemby a big?
Yes, he's a fucking big.
He a big, but he
he's
don't
a
move like
tall
a big.
nigga.
Have you just watching this motherfucker run right next to like Rudy Gobert? You could just be like, yo, the level's just mobility. Like,
Yeah.
Rudy looks awkward and he's like real smooth.
every time he try to catch a
Bro.
ball, try to do anything, he just looks so nasty. Watching Wemby, he just looks so like
He's
this is
not a
hell
real
running.
person,
Bro. It's
bro.
not a real
He's
fucking
amazing.
person.
It does
Wow.
give you a perception, especially on last thing about in person, the perception of angles, like how to get the ball over Wemby, or like how much space you feel like you have.
Yeah.
You see it
Oh
when
my
people
god! Like
play.
the angles, I'm like, you like kind of have to freeze for a second. Like it doesn't make sense, and I was like, that can't be fair.
Bro,
Like,
you see it on guys' face when they play with them because it's like they know like, oh, this is normally a high shot of glass. I gotta shoot it twice. as
Twice
Yeah,
as high,
higher than that.
higher, bro.
It does like he.
Then I even saw him a couple times like he won't go for it. 'Cause I'm like, bro, I altered your shot already. Like I
He
ain't
changes
gotta
peep shot. Yeah, they honestly, I would.
that
I'm
was a
sure.
stat,
I'm
it'd be
sure
crazy.
someone has tracked it like
Yeah.
analytically. But I would love to just see not his blocks, but his
Just how many
shots
times
altered.
LeBron's just like, yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna keep
Shots
dribbling through this
altered
motherfucker.
and shots
Yeah.
shots not taken because of Wemby.
Motherfuckers really just drive under the rim. Up, yep,
Natural
I'm not
that
going
shit right on out of there.
Yeah. The team that's going to end up beating them is going to be a team that knows how to shift them.
It's gonna
Or
be
get him out of
OKC.
the
That's
paint.
okay, okay, see.
I think it'll be OKC just because
That'll be how they win, though.
you never see a team with no playoff experience win a
Yeah,
championship.
that's
It
what I'm
just doesn't happen.
Yeah.
So I
I know
think
they
this
beat them
year
in the
they
regular
lose,
season, but yeah.
and then I think next year they're gonna kick everybody's ass because that Ron Harper nigga is also cool.
He's cold.
Who's
I'm
the,
old. I'm
who's
sorry,
the,
and I love De'Aaron Fox. You got to go to the bench, bro.
Facts.
I love De'Aaron Fox.
Is it
You gotta go to the
Harper?
bench. Ron
Harper.
Harper.
One with the
Number
drip?
2. No, that's Vassell.
No,
No, they both got dreads, don't they?
half up, half
No,
down.
that's-
Dreads.
I think that's Vassell.
That's Vassell.
Vassell?
That's Vassell.
Yeah.
I think I'm thinking of Harper.
Harper's the guard.
Harper's a lefty
the lefty
guard.
guard who was punching
He is
shit.
cold.
He said
You cannot do
Pro hop through the
and
paint.
then
Yes.
he-
You cannot keep him out the paint,
Bro,
bro.
his ability to finish around the rim
Yes.
is absurd.
right
He a
hand,
dog.
left hand.
He a
he's
dog.
solid.
I was
Absurd.
impressed.
He's
Definitely
really
solid.
fucking
He's gonna
good.
earn himself a nice little career.
He's really good.
Knicks are looking good as fuck.
Knicks
I
look
wasn't
great.
expecting it. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie about
I
it.
kinda was.
I was not.
I am surprised at how well Cat is playing. They've made him the hub of the offense.
Instead of
I love that. He looks
Yeah.
awesome, like being able to distribute.
He just said, "Fuck it. I can't shoot that bitch all the time. At least let me touch that motherfucker." He said, "Hey, yo, just let me touch that
and
motherfucker."
it's
at the very
working so
least.
much better than him. It's unlocked OG. Like OG
Yeah,
looks awesome
yeah.
when he does that. It looks really good.
Nah,
This
it's a
motherfucker
good.
Brunson is literally unguardable. Like he
It's
gets a lot of hate
crazy,
for not
bro.
being able to guard or whatever. But god damn that no one is stopping him. I haven't
Yeah,
seen him
he's
being
crazy.
He be
defended
moving,
well
man.
one time.
His
be
footwork
moving.
is crazy. His footwork and his balance is nuts.
You have to literally, basically, you have to bite on everything because now that he's the first part of his career, wasn't really that good of a
Shooter.
off the dribble 3-point shooter. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like he
Yeah.
could probably catch and shoot and all that good stuff, especially coming off of like Luka. But now. Off the three now you're biting on everything. Every time he goes over a screen, you try to go over. He's rejecting the screen, going
Yeah.
downhill, fucking one leg pick up off the some of his finishes. You're like, God damn, boy.
Finishes everything off too so well.
Yes, I'm like, I see why you have the ball in your hand most of the
Yeah.
game. It makes fucking
it's
sense.
impressive.
Yeah,
Another thing that's great about them, everybody healthy.
yeah, that is true.
That's
So
such a
OG.
cheat code.
OG just got hurt, but yeah, health is.
Health is huge. They're just having a full roster, like, or at least somewhat full, like just maybe one man down or something. That's
What's the
great
quote?
right now.
You can't make the party in the tub or something like that.
You should be coming up with fucking quotes all the
Best
fucking time.
ability is availability.
Yeah, there we go. I like that one.
No,
You
look that
fucking
up.
Just fucking come up with quotes out your ass.
No,
I ain't never
swear
heard
to
that.
God.
No, you can't make the club in the tub.
Can't
You've
make
never heard
the
that?
club
Yeah.
in the tub.
That's basically like if you like in the tub like treating, you can't make the club. You can't get in because you hurt.
Crying
Look it up.
They're talking about some damn tubs.
Be making shit up, bro. I swear to God. You just be making shit up, bro.
Okay, we're gonna post that.
And you fucking frame it as, what do they say? Nobody says that shit.
We're gonna post that. Somebody gonna comment and be like, "Oh, I've heard that phrase before." You can't make the club in the tub.
Out the mud with it.
Rashad McCants.
What the fuck you talking about, bro?
This nigga talking about tubs.
And I'm happy we're talking about what makes teams good, because that's going to transition us right into what the theme of our episode is today, which is knowing your goddamn role. Okay? That is what we're talking about today. Starting off with somebody who needs to know their motherfucking role. DeAndre Ayton, get the fuck up out of the league. I don't want to ever see you in a motherfucking league ever a fucking game. I don't give a fuck if I sound like a fucking hater. Get the fuck out the league.
That's oh man.
Denominating. Shut the fuck up.
Frustrating.
You ain't dominating shit.
What was frustrating y'all
So
about?
He
frustrating.
can't catch.
It's so frustrating.
You can't catch.
So frustrating.
How do you want to be a top paid center? A center, just fuck a player. You want to be a top paid center on a championship caliber team, and you can't catch the ball.
Here's the thing with him. It's so obvious that he has been the best player his entire life.
Yeah, that part. And that's a great point.
And it's so clear because like you see it in flashes.
Yep.
There'll be a 3-minute span. It's like, why don't you do that the entire game?
time.
You'll see it for 3 minutes, and he's a top 5 player, top 5 big in the league. And then the rest of the game, he's fucking ass cheeks.
Yep.
He don't know how to play outside of number one.
It doesn't make any fucking sense because it's there, and that's why he went number 1 in the draft. Like it's there, you see it, but then it's also not there.
Yeah.
And it's so frustrating.
Very frustrating. Also,
like, brother, how do you have like 2 rebounds?
why are you mad that you're not touching the ball? We tried to throw you the ball 3 times in a row. You ain't
it.
catching that motherfucker. How are you mad? Like,
2 rebounds.
yeah.
That's tough.
He didn't play more than
awful.
19 minutes in a closeout game, bro. We had to put what's his name?
Lively.
No, not Lively. What are you talking about?
Derek Lively, that's his name. It's all the light skinned nigga.
His name's not Derek Lively. That's the Dallas guy.
He's on the Lakers.
He's on Lakers.
That's Derek
It's
Lively.
not Derek Lively. That's not his name.
You're so right. We're so wrong.
Fuck,
his
it's not
last
Derek
name?
Lively.
No, you're so right. We're what's
his last name
Jackson
Lively?
Hayes.
Jackson Hayes.
I'm
Jesus
tripping.
Christ.
Jackson Hayes.
Fuck.
Jackson Hayes.
Jackson Hayes played 27 minutes on the eliminated game.
And then,
What are we talking about right now?
for lack of a better word, that nigga a little retarded. And he played better than Aiden too. I call it how I see it, bro. Jackson Hayes, I love him because he play hard, but you can tell he got the monkey with the clapping cymbals. That's all that's up
You
top.
don't be thinking nothing.
Bro, that nigga don't be thinking,
No
bro.
thoughts.
That nigga don't be thinking.
He be making some bonehead ass.
You
But I
have
love
me-
him though because he play hard. He play
He
hard.
play
He play
hard.
hard as
Harder than
fuck.
a bitch.
You're not
I
going
love him.
to You're not gonna
He
think
gonna
he
knock a
might
nigga upside the head. He
I'm
gonna
with
grab
that.
a rebound. He gonna dunk on a
Whoa,
nigga.
whoa. He knows his role. There it is. Come on.
He's a
We signed
star in
into
his
it.
role.
I see what you did there.
And speaking of, I want to talk about one of the biggest things, one of the biggest role player type of conversations that's been going on recently. And
That
that's-
was mean. I'm sorry, Jackson. If you see this. I like you, man. You're a great player.
Apologize now.
That was mean.
I hope he comments on the video. That would be fucking amazing, bro. That would be great.
I feel so bad.
Draymond versus everybody at this motherfucking point.
Oh, I got opinions.
Draymond versus every motherfucking body. In my opinion, Draymond Green is the greatest role player to ever touch a
Play a
motherfucking
role.
basketball court.
He
Goddamn
also
it.
did a great job on Kevin Hart's roast.
Did
He
I
did,
didn't watch
yeah.
it.
He actually did pretty good. I was
did pretty
impressed.
I didn't watch
Pretty
it.
funny.
I love that everyone booed him every time he was on
Yeah,
I
for
loved
sure.
it.
I don't know why.
He's
It's
an
just
asshole.
why? God damn, you're. What
was
did he
very
say?
fitting.
He said, "I will never smash Chelsea Handler. I'm Draymond Green. I don't hit threes."
No, he bodied that shit.
I mean, bro, I was like, okay, that's cool. That's solid.
He got bars.
That's solid.
Okay,
That's
okay,
solid.
okay.
That's
Whoever
fucking
wrote
solid.
that, good job. He definitely
He
right.
definitely right now. He
Not
kept
write
saying
that
it too.
joke.
He
Yeah,
kept
he
saying
didn't
it
write
too.
that shit.
But nah, I think Draymond is a perfect example of that.
And his argument, so the way, so what happened is, first he got into it with, first he went on his own podcast.
He was talking about Steve Kerr. Originally.
Yeah,
That's
first he
what
started about
sparked
his
it all.
podcast saying that Steve Kerr's hindered his growth as a basketball player. Like it was it's give and go. Like of course he made him the player he is, championships and all that good stuff, but he also hindered him as a player.
Like his offensive development because he didn't allow him
Offensive-
to do more. He's wrong.
Let me wait before you. Wait.
Let him
He's-
cook.
I will let you cook. Let me give the whole timeline first. Let me give the whole timeline first. First, it was a Steve Kerr thing. He went on his podcast, told everybody that Steve Kerr was hindering his offensive game, not allowing him to be a better player. And then he went on with Shaq and Kenny and them talking about
Charles Barkley, yeah.
as a Rockets. He didn't want to look like Charles Barkley in the Rockets.
Would
or whatever.
fucking dog walk him.
He said he didn't want to look like Barkley.
He said he wouldn't look like Barkley at the end of his career or whatever the situation may be,
man.
ring chasing and shit like that. And then Austin Rivers had commented on the show, and he wasn't even being disrespectful by any means.
I saw his response.
Yeah, but his response to it was fucking on point. That motherfucker went in.
His original response, he wasn't like talking crazy.
He wasn't even talking crazy in his original response either. And then Draymond responded to that by saying, "Yo, man, in high school we averaged the same amount of points. This blah blah blah. My career, you shouldn't be able to talk about my career because what have you done, and all that good stuff." Which, like we said, Austin Rivers responded with a motherfucking banger. Like that motherfucker went.
The ether beat.
I needed the ether beat behind there, bro. I needed the
Nigga let the chopper sing.
That shit was crazy.
And I just want to get your now you can give me your point.
All
of
right,
view on it, please.
Starting from the top, Draymond is wrong about Steve Kerr limiting his. He unlocked your offensive potential.
Yeah.
Just because you score a lot in high school or college doesn't mean you're scoring. The style of scoring will translate to the NBA. There's plenty of people who scored a lot in college can't fucking score in the NBA. It's a different game.
Yeah, for sure.
Secondly, just to compare himself to Charles Barkley, especially in the offensive sense, people forget because Charles Barkley is this like lovable oath now.
Yeah.
Like he's like the big goop.
Because he reinvented himself.
He's very self-deprecating. He can laugh at himself. Like he's very like that's one of his best things. And everyone loves someone who can laugh at himself. Charles Barkley was a motherfucker.
No, second best.
Charles
player.
Barkley was. If Charles Barkley played today, he would be the best player in the fucking NBA.
Yeah.
That's an exaggeration.
Never
He'd be like, but like
he'll be up there. He definitely
he'd
be up there.
He was a motherfucker.
He would be a number
At
one
6'4",
option
he was
on a
fucking people
top
up.
team.
Yeah, he was
was
nuts. So don't ever go.
There
to
was
like
a point in
sniff,
time
like, stop.
where he was the second best player on the planet.
Yes, behind Michael Jordan.
Michael
and he was
motherfucking
6'4" and fat.
I actually didn't know that. It took me some research to figure that out. I was
Bro,
a part of the new
Charles
Charles was a
was
motherfucker.
Yeah, he was a dog.
Dog, bro, a dog.
Not only like athletically and physically, like mentally
Yeah.
too. He was a dog.
He threw it through a window. He threw somebody through a window.
He did. Fucking crazy, bro.
Which if that happened today, he'd be ruined. I'm glad it happened today because that's hilarious. It's like throwing somebody through windows is objectively funny. Like, could you imagine? Like, we got in a fight, and I just like that's just objectively funny. Like Jeff on So like,
fucking facts.
and then the whole Austin Rivers thing.
Austin was fact. He was factual.
Austin was right.
Dre is
He
one of
was
the
right
luckiest
the entire
motherfuckers
time. And
ever.
then in his response to Draymond overreacting, which Draymond always does.
Which is
I don't know Draymond personally. I feel like he's a dick. Like he's a great basketball player, Hall of Fame.
that.
Like
I know
feel like he's like a person who's probably like if you don't know him, I feel like even if you know him, he's kind of an asshole.
Yeah.
He comes off like an asshole a lot of times.
The way he sounds, just his voice. His
an asshole,
voice gives me
yeah.
asshole.
There's some people I just don't like their voice. And it's probably some people that thinks about me. But
I think the way somebody said is like he's a role player who talks like he's a superstar.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can definitely understand
Shout out to
that.
Drake, Iceman coming this week. The bench players talking like starters. I hate it.
yeah.
Well, he's a starter, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I get it though. Yeah, man. I mean, so this goes into a couple of our questions I want to ask us today. All right, about knowing your role. For reference, the definition of role player or role is someone whose value comes from doing specific things consistently to help a team win, even if they're not the star. For example, some people are on a team strictly just to defend, just to rebound, just to space the floor, bring energy, hustle, all that type of stuff. But at the same token, there are people whose only job is to put the ball in the basket and to be that guy. That is also a role, right? I think Draymond is of the belief that because he's winning, you know what I'm saying, he gets to talk like he's one of the I'm that guy type of caliber.
Actually, I would counter that.
Go ahead.
I think first off, I think part of his role is being that like
Brash,
antagonist.
being brash and unnecessary.
You know, like for example, I'll give you a real life example. Arvin.
That's his role.
I love
a
Clay
fucking
Arvin because
great-
he will rattle. People get
That's a
into it
great
with him.
motherfucking shit.
All we do is just skate behind and play our good basketball. Like we just play good basketball. We can do what we do because
He gets
Arvin's taking
everybody
all that
mad.
shit.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Y'all
no.
and everybody frustrated trying to go at Arvin. I'm gonna get this put back. You know what I mean?
That's a great
I
point.
think that's part of his role. So I feel like the fact that it does hate, like it makes people hate Draymond is probably that means it's very effective. It's
Yeah,
working.
he's good at it. He's very good at it. Yeah,
right. And then Steph and
right.
Clay, they probably don't want to be the guys that have to be forward facing or barking back and forth with people.
Facts. These are facts.
And you allow them to just hoop and just shoot.
And there's always that guy. Dennis Rodman was that guy. You know, there's people like
What are some of the roles that you guys have had to play throughout your career that you can that you know for a fact you were playing this role?
I was 3-and-D.
Yeah,
So I did
for sure.
sit in the corner and lock up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I couldn't shoot till college. I did. I was more like slasher, and then like I would block.
Okay.
A lot of blocks.
Reset block.
Chase
You got bounce,
downs.
Yeah.
Like chase downs. Like a lot of defensive. Like I was just like a clogger, and then just like on offense, like putbacks.
Okay.
I would always lead the offensive boards because no one ever boxed me out.
There's different, but I also think your role won't be the same at every level, right?
Oh, no.
So,
No.
Like, obviously in high school, most people have a little bit longer leash for the most part. In college, it shortens. And then if you go farther than that, it probably shortens even more.
Yeah.
Become very specialized once you get into, like, the professional field and all
Yeah.
that stuff, right? What's been your favorite role that you've played so far in your basketball career?
Oh, I know this one exactly. So I learned that I'm not a like one-on-one first option bucket getter. That's not me. I'll get a bucket, but I like sets.
Yeah.
I like scoring within offenses. I like having multiple options where like I'm not just stuck trying to be the only one just putting shots up.
Yeah.
So I know that's my least favorite, but I say that's probably my favorite role. I probably would be perfect
being
as
that
like a
second
two
option?
option.
Yeah.
2 options?
Like a good viable 2 option.
Okay.
I feel like that would probably be my favorite.
Okay.
Where like I could still surprisingly I could still get my shit off, but
Yeah.
like we're not heavily dependent on me being the
Okay.
only nigga that can score on the team.
Okay.
That's probably my favorite role.
Good.
I like locking a nigga up. That's always fun. I love
You
when
do love that shit.
I love when a nigga turns to his coach. I'm just yeah. That's my favorite thing in the world.
He really does love that.
That's my
Even-
favorite
even-
thing. They'd be
yeah,
like,
yeah,
Coach.
Yeah. What's been your least favorite role in your career so far?
Bench warmer.
Defender.
Sitting your ass on the bench.
And being an energy guy. Being an energy guy. Let's go, guys.
Defense.
He already got the towel.
I'm fucking crying. That's funny as hell.
Nah, bro.
Your ass on the bench. You gotta watch. You can't play.
Yes.
That's the worst role right there.
That's
And still trying to be positive. It's like not being in play and still trying to be positive. That's the worst role.
During these situations, were you told your role, or did you have to figure it out on your own?
I'm big on that's like one of my like ethos that I think about all the time.
Yeah.
Like I think like finding where your role is in any of your scenarios. So
Yeah,
like
for sure.
that's always been like a favorite thing for me to do on any team I play on.
Figure it out
Like
quickly.
what role can I play where everybody is at their optimal
Okay.
place? And that can go game by game. Like somebody off that game, how do I change my role? To I love that kind of like puzzle piecing. You know what I mean?
How's you, kid?
I gotta think about it. I feel like a lot of coaches are bad at telling you, saying, "Hey,
For sure.
I want you to do this."
1,000%.
It's known in the way they act towards you, or like the way the game flows typically. So usually you should like it's a skill of a player being able to figure out what they need to do and stay within that.
Yeah.
So I feel like most times it's the latter of those two.
Yeah.
But I can't think of a time where coaches have been like, "Hey, I want you to do X, Y, and Z." So I guess yeah,
I don't like when it happens either.
because it does feel limiting.
It feels limiting, but also like I feel like basketball is such of a flow game where
Yeah. You
it's
can
but that's
break
I mean,
out.
isn't that the
Yeah.
same reason why we think OKC is so great?
Yeah.
That's exactly why.
They're versatile, so we can adjust by whatever roles we see
Roles
that are
can
happening.
change. Roles can
You
be
know?
fluid.
I feel
Roles
like
can
whenever
definitely
you're
be
stuck
fluid.
in one role, or you feel like you're too rigid.
Stagnant. Yeah, for sure.
Like who the guy we're talking about, the lefty guy. Like
Yeah,
like
AJ.
he came in. His role was because they were hard doubling shots so much. He came in. It's like, yo, you're gonna be the main guy now. Like his role
He
changed.
fucking thrived in that.
He's so good.
Then you shift.
So apparently he got cut from the Sixers so they could sign Max McClung for the dunk contest. That's what they got him.
Shut the fuck up.
I swear to God. I
Please don't
swear
tell
to
me that's
God.
true.
Shut the
I swear
fuck
to God.
Please
Look
don't
that
tell
up.
me that's
Make sure it's the right guy. Because there's a guy on the Thunder, and I'm pretty sure it's him. He got cut from the Sixers that time so McClung could make the dunk contest.
Yo, that's
Pretty sure
embarrassing.
that's that AJ guy.
That's embarrassing, bro.
Which is crazy.
That's embarrassing.
Crazy.
Embarrassing for Philly, not for him.
For Philly, yeah.
That's embarrassing
For a
Philly.
guy like for a guy who was like a novelty.
Then like, what are we gonna do with them?
He's a novelty. It's just because you can't be in the dunk contest and in the G League. It's like they needed him to be on the actual roster, so they cut him to make the roster
I
spot.
can't look it up. It's being,
That's embarrassing,
we'll get
bro.
we'll
I
figure
find
that
it.
later.
Go.
All right. What was my next thing I was going to say? Oh, okay. This is probably a question more aimed towards me because I hated being a role player. Like I hate that. I've always wanted to be the guy. I've never not wanted to be the guy. I had early taste of that in high school. I got to shoot all the shots I wanted to and all that good stuff. Was relatively good at college. JUCO was the guy.
Oh, I apologize. Not him. It was Champagne, the guy who's been balling for the Spurs.
For sure. Yeah. I do remember him being on that team.
Yeah,
that makes sense. He's cooking right now too.
He's playing very well.
Really well. Would you sacrifice winning to be the little bit more of the guy, or would you want to win more but have to play a role? What is something you're going to lean more towards?
I'd rather win. We talked about this before, but like I hate losing. Mm-hmm. Like I told the story. I used to cry as a kid when I lost.
So would you? So okay. So winning to what degree though? So are you willing to give up the opportunity to play the game to win?
Okay. Am I going from?
I'm gonna say that's where my mom.
Am I going from playing 20+ minutes a game, losing to like playing 0 and winning? I'm picking the 20.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm picking the 20+ minutes a game. Yeah, for sure.
Like if for me, this is actually a really went on through my career. It was kind of fucked me up a little later in life. Is I was never really a part of winning teams, but I was always the guy, right? So once I got to places where the goal is to win, I can't just be the guy. I have to be a role. I have to accept the role, find a role, tell me my role, and I have to accept it and do that role. And I always struggle with that part because, like, yo, bro, I'm nice. What the fuck you mean I'm just supposed to sit here and shoot this three-pointer? Let me get the ball, put the ball in my hand type shit. Yeah. That was a problem that I frequently had towards the end of my, little tenure playing basketball. And eventually I figured it out. I figured out the way you stay in the game past college and professional is you have to specialize.
Winning basketball.
You have to specialize. You have to figure out literally what am I good at? What are my strengths? What are my weaknesses? How do I amplify these to get a job, right? That's what that turns into after a while. Ego is the first thing that kicks you out of the game once you start.
Ego's the first
especially at high level,
in general.
Ego's the first thing that's going to fuck you up everything.
Especially at high level.
But also, if you're thinking from a team mindset, if you build your team around one guy, that's very risky.
Yeah,
but if you have a couple of versatile guys that specialize, risk adverse.
Yeah, I can go
you know what I'm saying?
So is accepting a role, are you just like settling, or is that you like making a good decision?
I think it's case by case. It all depends on where people's goals are lined up for. Because I don't think settling is a bad thing, but I do think you can do it too soon.
Yeah.
Like when you probably should be more risky or, I think I probably wouldn't recommend that for some people if they have more potential to grow. But if your goal is like, I want to win, or I''ve been doing this for a while, and I need to get over the hump to win. I've tried this as a one. Yeah. It's not working. Then I think it's very, very necessary. I don't think that's bad at all.
Well, if we're talking specifically in the basketball sense, like there's a time and a place to like try and break out of a role, right?
Yeah.
You're big and you're young and you've been working on your shooting ability. Yeah. The game isn't the place to start jacking threes.
This is true.
Maybe in practice you show that ability. Maybe you show like, coach, I can knock down a couple threes.
100%.
You know what I mean? And then you build that trust, and then your role gets a little more fluid.
Yeah.
So, also, like you said, time and place.
Yeah. Also, I kind of think everybody should think of their career as more of like an asset, like an depreciating asset.
Okay.
The goal is to maximize your risk whenever you're at your best, at your maturity level.
Yeah.
Once you sense that that's probably starting to decline, or you could think like maybe my timing is aligned with, okay, like next couple of years I may have to take a lesser one. The guys getting younger, they're better. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's whenever you have to be realistic. I'm not saying like degrade yourself, but settling is not bad.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's just, you just got to recognize your maturity level.
Recognize the signs.
Yeah. Because basketball or sports in general is such a roller coaster, such a sharp arc. Yeah. Your goal as a basketball player or as an athlete should be to lessen that downfall. How do I fizzle down instead of a sharp downfall?
Yeah. Instead of
just falling off the cliff. If you let your ego run it, you're going to have a sharp downfall.
Okay.
That's a good point.
Let's transition a little bit outside of hoops, right? You have to play roles in real life too, right? We all have our roles in our lives. It might look different for everybody else. One thing I do wanted to touch on real quick, not necessarily a role inside of sports, but being somebody who plays sports, like an athlete, right? I think athletes are some of the most celebrated people on the planet, right? And I think a lot of people who are, especially if you're really good, you go play pro, or not pro, you go to college for it and all that good stuff. Transitioning out of being celebrated, like and accepting a new role in life where you're not, a celebrated athlete anymore. I think that's really hard for a lot of people to manage. I can speak for that myself and all that good stuff. You speak to that for you guys who are transitioned out of college. Did you feel that? Did you feel like that tug of trying to figure out, okay, I'm not?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you're getting out of roles. I think at that point, I think it's more just like an identity thing.
Yeah, it's more so. It's definitely
leaning towards like identity. But yeah, for sure, like the role like within your own life of just how you handle yourself and training, treatment, nutrition, that all obviously changes as you get that stuff.
The importance of it, like how much are you gonna put into it?
The hierarchy of importance changes for you.
Yeah.
All right.
Part of me thinks that, because I think we've talked about this a lot already, but I think a part of me is, I think not a lot of people, it is a scary transition, and it is like very significant for a lot of athletes, but I think a lot more athletes need to see it as like a opportunity to finally think about things a different way.
Yeah.
Because you're almost all athletes, to get to that point, you had to dedicate everything to it. So like you've only had to think about these things one way. Now it's like, okay, you get to decide, how would I want to do these differently? Where would I want to allocate my time if I could? Because I don't have to spend it all during working out, but I could if I wanted to, or I could.
Yeah.
So it's more so. This is more so what I was thinking of when I'm saying that. If you are playing a sport, and of course, like I said, celebrating, you got fans, people know your name, all that good stuff, and you go into another role where you have to do something else, right? Like you're going to be the one celebrating people, right? Maybe you have a different job. Maybe you're in the service industry. Maybe you are behind a computer now or something like that. Accepting that role and not being tired of that, and still putting the same energy that you would if it was the other way around. I think that's really more so what I was talking about. I know it's an identity thing. Everything's an identity thing.
Yeah.
Like once you decide you are this thing, it's a lot easier to fucking like go on about it.
One thing I would say, one thing is a good practice is take the face off of it and just what role did you play whenever you were in sports? As a teammate, why was that valuable in your team
what kind
setting?
of teammate were you? What kind of
like,
leader
were you
were
the energy guy? Were you the one that, like, if your teammates down, you got to hype them up?
Yeah.
Were you the bully that, like, got everybody going? Were you, like, the quiet, like, just kind of, you just kept the glue? Like, what are you? If you just apply that to whatever other environment you move to, I mean, obviously trying to figure out the next environment is going to be a conversation. But just take your role from your sport, apply it to whatever else you move into, and it'll be a way easier transition because you already this is already familiar. You just
If you're a
be able to
leader
see
on
that.
the floor and the court, you should be
If you're a leader, you should probably move into another leader role.
Yeah.
If you know, like, I don't want to be the guy taking the shots or whatever, then that's okay. You know where to transition to, right?
You know where to transition from.
I think that makes that transition a lot easier because the roles are tough alone, just trying to figure out something else. Just apply that same role and then see if you, or maybe you want to get into a situation like, all right, maybe this is a chance for me to try to be the number one guy. Or you can kind of step out and be like your role as the leader if you've never really had that before.
What's more important, knowing your role or accepting your role? We're going to talk about this on a basketball sense. We can talk about it in a life sense.
Knowing your role. Because if you don't know your role, you're going to do something outside your role. And, and that's not always going to lead to success.
Yeah.
If you know your role, typically you can accept it. Even if you don't feel like accepting it, you can still know your role and perform well to a sense.
Yeah, there you go.
Sometimes just the accept, like, there's a lot of things you don't want to accept, but you still got to do. You know, that's
I was trying to figure out
that's even outside of basketball.
where accepting would be more, but I think knowing is more important.
Yeah.
It's more important. Like this, that lack of awareness, if you don't know it, then I think that's probably more detrimental than
100%. There are people who we just said a little bit earlier who accept the role maybe a little too soon, right? So what is probably a little bit more detrimental, or who suffers more, the guy who thinks they are better than what they are, you know what I'm saying, and they don't want to accept their role for who they are, or the person who accepts in what's the word we used earlier?
That's a good, like,
settles. And what's more? Who suffers more? The person who just settles into a role who probably could do a little bit more, or the person who thinks they are bigger than the role that they already have?
I think it's a sliding scale, right? And
That's tough.
I think if you want to just take purely the extremes of both ends, I think the guy who thinks they're bigger than the role probably is more detrimental if you're talking team aspect.
Yeah.
She's gonna do just wild shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just not, But then this guy, I think that.
But
on the extreme side of things.
On the personal sense, though, even if you are the guy who thinks they're bigger than a role, what if you are though? What if you actually are? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
So, all right.
It's not even just trying to be objectively. You are,
I think the easiest way for me to think through that is thinking of people who we all can agree like fall into that category of like they think they're bigger than they are, and some people may have proven it.
Yeah.
I think of someone like Kanye. Like he's proven it, but you
That is
also
true. Yeah,
extend yourself so much to
Yeah.
the point where all right, now you look fucking nuts.
Yeah.
So you're shooting on a higher bet, really.
Yeah.
It's a great example.
But I think if
Producer
someone
early,
the opposite, where they probably settle too early, the worst that really can happen is probably internal battles, which is different. And I don't want to dive
That's
in
what I
because
was
I don't
really trying
understand
to go
it.
to. Yeah.
But I think from like external facing, the worst that really happens is they're just in the crowd. You know, like maybe they've had a chance to stand down more another number, and they're just normal. You know, I think that's not as bad as being maybe the one that had to pick themselves up a ton from putting themselves out there.
Made a connection with Draymond. Because imagine if you accept the role and you're mad successful at that motherfucker. Even though you don't think
bro, if like I settled and I got 4 rings, I'm like, I mean, I guess it's
good.
not bad.
Yeah.
That's where I'm like, I'm not too upset with Draymond. I'm like, I feel you, bro. Like, that shit worked. Because, I mean, can we say that them niggas would have won without him?
Nope.
We can't say it because he's been there for all of them.
I think he's an integral part of them.
You know what I'm saying? He been there for all of them.
Very important.
So in my
part
mind, I'm like, y'all niggas need me. So I can talk like on this shit. Y'all
Okay. All right, Draymond, we're not completely against you.
I feel that.
So I'm not completely against you. Yeah, that makes a little sense.
I'm not against. He just comes off so poorly.
Yeah, he's just, I would never.
He comes off so poorly.
I mean, he allowed himself that threshold.
Because I've said this before, and it's in that same vein. I think even though he had a great career, I think Chris Paul hindered Blake Griffin.
Ooh.
Because I feel like Blake Griffin could have been more of a playmaker, but it's the same thing. He's an amazing.
I did want to ask you about that.
He's an amazing.
He's been saying this for years.
You've heard
He's
me
been saying this for years.
He had an amazing career, Chris Paul, but I feel like Blake Griffin, if he just had the ball and got to rock out, we could have got a little bit more of what we saw in Detroit. Because remember that playoff series?
That first year in Detroit, Blake was looking MVP
It
level.
was crazy. That's what I'm saying. So like, if he doesn't have
Motherfucker was
Chris
bringing
Paul,
that bitch up the court, tween, and nigga stepping back. I was like, oh my God.
Exactly.
Is that Blake?
But at the same time, like, Blake and Chris Paul are the best
Great.
1-2 punches ever.
God
Like,
damn.
it's just like.
That is true. That's
Like, it's working. Do I go with this because it's working? Or, I mean, I've
always
time.
said that because I thought it was interesting, but like, I think there's an argument there.
So what point do you decide to, like, okay, we're running, we're doing good as a team, we're doing good as a group, or whatever my situation, and maybe my job is doing good, I'm doing good for the company and all that good stuff. My role in this team is doing well, but god damn, I want the ball.
Yeah, you want to do more.
God damn, I want that motherfucker.
All right, so here, I think, like we said before, like the guy who believes in himself more than he possibly should, maybe, is riskier.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's the wrong answer.
No.
I think as much as once you feel it, because the feeling ain't always gonna be there, and you don't know if it's gonna come back sometimes. Let's say if you really in a flow state, like you fucking hooping, right?
Yeah.
I think you should attack while you had that, because I mean, if you feel that or if you want
Strike
that,
while it's hot.
yeah, strike while. Because what happens if you never get it back? What happens if you get injured? Like, then it's like you gonna be. I think the regret is more detrimental than not going for it.
Yeah,
like you might fall and be on your ass, and he's gonna look at you crazy a lot. But I mean, that's
Yeah,
more
I
worth
think
it.
I gotta
not.
agree with you. I think the regret is probably the worst thing.
That's the only thing that's holding me back about the second
Individually.
one, because I think internally it's vastly more detrimental.
Yeah.
I think people who have extended themselves, and there's probably some scenarios where like it's legal or they done some wild shit, and that's like I get that, but extended themselves, fell really bad, and I doubt they feel as bad as the guys who didn't try at all, or didn't try to believe himself at all.
It's like the Greek story of Icarus. He flew too close to the sun.
Yeah.
Burned his wings.
Wow, actually been one of your fucking crazy fucking.
That's a great plot. I like that. That was great. That was perfect.
Hey, look, no, it's you can't.
Wait, what's that one thing? What's that one thing? The sun's gonna shine in the dog's ass once. And
So you just made that one up.
It's true.
I'm full of old sayings like that.
You old as hell. That's what it is.
I've been around a lot of open my life.
let's close this up a little bit because I know
If I tell you a mosquito can pull a wagon, you better hitch it up.
Country ass shit, bro. That's Jacksonville for you. Bro.
put your finger back.
Put the long ass finger. Why old niggas always gotta point at you like this?
That pinky gotta be out too.
That adds a level. That adds a level of like. I'm gonna come with an old saying every week for you now.
I need that. I like that segment.
I'm fucking crying, bro.
I'm gonna come with an old segment. That's today's segment.
Give
segment.
people as we close out a little bit of advice on how you could figure out if you are somebody who's trying to either get a new role, understand your role, whatever the situation may be. Everybody has a role. How can you figure that out in whatever stage you are in life right now?
How to figure out your role in whatever stage in life you are right now is the question.
Mm-hmm. What you smiling and laughing about?
Offer.
You're not doing your role right now.
No, seriously. One, try shit. Mm-hmm. That's my number one thing. Especially if like we had that conversation about Hooper's transitioning out of it, and like that kind of identity like crisis you have. Try shit. and be cool if you ask.
Yeah.
It is okay to be asked. You was asked when you first started hooping.
Yeah.
So that's okay to be asked when you're trying something new. Try shit.
Yeah.
2, I think you gotta offer help or offer assistance.
Okay.
Like just like give,
Yeah.
give, and you realize, oh, people are asking more from you. Then you're like, okay, then this must be what's valuable because more people are asking. Like it's like, if anything, if you put shit online and more people buying one color hoodie than the other, this one's more valuable than the other.
Yeah.
So figure out what that in your skill set is the more valuable one, and then just double down on it. And if you like it, double down on it.
I think in anything, you just, for one, you have to know who you are as a person.
That's where I was gonna go with
But
it.
I mean, like,
I was gonna go to that lane. Like,
I mean,
be
but like, how many
introspective.
people?
Yeah.
But how many people really do? I mean, you have to push it out.
That's true.
And
That's true.
review it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, figure
A
it
lot
out.
of people, not many people know what they want.
For
You
one,
ask
get the
people,
fuck off of
what's your
Instagram.
dream?
Yeah, it'd be a little bit easier.
Ain't no big got no shit.
Get the fuck off of Instagram. Everyone got Instagram. Everybody think they're
That's
the
a
main
big one.
character.
Go
Get the
outside.
fuck. Go outside. Touch some motherfucking grass. You know.
I love people saying on the internet. Touch some grass.
Touch some fucking grass, bro. Like go outside. You know what I'm saying? Figure out what your strengths are. I said it a little bit earlier. That's kind of where I'm at right now. Figuring out what my strengths are. What am I not good at? I know I'm good with people, so I need to be around people. I need to talk to people. For the most part, I'm good at that. What am I not good at? Taking fucking instruction. I fucking hate people who are telling me what to do all the fucking time. So what does that equal right now? I probably need to be fucking selling some shit. I probably need to be selling some shit or entertaining to some degree. Like that's probably my little threshold right there. Figuring out, you're just doing that, and then you probably figure out your next role in life.
Exactly. But try shit. Offer up assistance, offer up help. Just see what people ask more from you for. And then just keep trying shit. Just don't be afraid to look stupid, bro. Everybody looks fucking stupid. We're all stupid. It doesn't matter.
People are much dumber than you realize.
Oh, bro. Once you realize, don't nobody know what the fuck they doing.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, that's real.
I think that might be the most
That's
real.
real, bro.
That might be the biggest advice.
Yeah.
Knowing anybody you
even
watch,
like people in like high positions of like educational status, like doctors and lawyers. Even though, disclaimer,
that's not fair.
Disclaimer: listen to your fucking doctor. But
I would say like that level of education. Let's
take this out because I don't even want to say that because that's
I'll close it with this. We'll close it with this. The people he's talking about, they're respectable people. You should listen to them. I think the difference between those people and anybody asking this question, they tried shit. So go out there and try shit. They didn't give a fuck. They look stupid if they were bad. Just go try it, and then you'll figure out what works.
Without also contradicting myself at the same time.
Don't say it.
So I'm gonna refrain from saying it.
I know this nigga. He don't want to need to go to the doctor. Sound like RFK right now.
That sound crazy. What's that? It
It got a little better.
It got better as we
a little
talk
better
more.
as we were
See,
talking, for
need
sure.
some green tea.
I've been drinking green tea. That
Moroccan mint and green tea.
that Asian green tea Ali gave me. That stuff is good.
Dang, get some mint tea too. It's great for you. Great
Y'all
for
know
you.
the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm trying to make that internet money. You know what I'm saying? I need my new role to be fucking internet money making ass nigga. That's what I need my new role to be. All right?
Manifested. There we go.
Yeah. Yeah, boy.
Internet making money ass nigga.
If a train
Oh, my God.
All right,
Turn.
cut it out. Out the mud with it.
Tom McKesson's out the mud. Fucking stupid, bro.
that's a
Nice.
saying. If you can't make the club in the tub.
Hot. Boy,
Do
is it
sound
hot
like
in here? Am I tripping?
I've been high all day.